Hello students, today we start a new chapter, cubes and cube roots, and here we explain and know about how to find cubes and how to find out cube roots. Now first of all, what is a cube? Now you know what is a square? A square when a number is repeated 2 times. This is square. So 7 into 7. 7 square, a number repeated 2 times. Similarly, cube means a number repeated 3 times when the power is 3. Say 4 into 4 into 4, a number repeated 3 times. A number repeated 3 times is say 4 cube. So this means when the power is cube, we say it's cube. Now this cube and this cube, you remember this cube? I hope you remember and you know this figure very well. This is a cube, right? These two are the same. They are interpreted differently. Okay. We will get to know about this. There is a question also in 7.1 where you get to know this. Now we start with the exercise and get to know how to find out what is a perfect cube, how to see when a number will be a perfect cube, when divided, when multiplied, etc., etc. Okay. So I have taken a few questions from your exercise 7.1. Have a look at the questions I have written on the board. Number 1, which of the following is not a perfect cube? Is not a perfect cube. First of all, we need to see by solving it. I have taken 2 questions from here. Solution of one is number 1, 216. How do we do? To just find out the prime factors. We know how to find out prime factors. It is nothing but 1, 0, 8, 2, 54, 2, 27, 3, 9, 3, 3. Now here what do we see? There are a set of 3 2's, there are a set of 3 3's. That means 216 equals to 2 cube into 3 cube, right? There is a complete set of 2's, complete set of 3's in terms of its cube. So 216 is a perfect cube. I hope you have understood this. This is how you need to find out whether the number is a perfect cube or not, right? Again, let us take another example, number 2, 128. So I come to question number 2. Question number 2 is 128. Now let us see. For 128, what is it? It's an even number. So I have 64, 2 I have 32, again 2 I have 16, 2 I have 8, for 2 I have 4, and then I have another 2. Now what did I get here? 128 equals to, let us group in the form of 3 2's, again 3 2's, but then 1 2 is left alone, is it not? So 1 2 is left alone. So this is not a perfect cube because this 2 is alone. So therefore, what do we get? Therefore 128 is not a perfect cube. I hope you have understood this. You need to just find out the prime factors and then make a set of 3. Okay. If it is a total set of 3, 3 and 3's, then you know that the number is a perfect cube, otherwise it is not. Now let us come to question number 2. Now what is question number 2? Question number 2 is I have taken one number again. There are a lot of questions there. I have just taken number 1. Find the smallest number by which 243 must be multiplied to obtain a perfect cube. Now, here I have to multiply. Now, first let us take 243 and find out all the prime factors of that. So, this number is divisible by 3 because 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 is divisible by 3. So, this becomes 81, 3, 27, again I have 3, 9, 3, I have 3, right, is it not? Now, here I have a group of 3 3's and then this is actually incomplete. I wanted one more 3 here, right, is it not? But that is not here. So, this is actually an incomplete, right. So, what do I have? 243 equals to 3 cube into 3 into 3. I am missing one 3 here, right, is it not? So, by which the number should be multiplied to obtain a perfect cube. So, what is to be multiplied? I need one more 3 here, no? Then only it would have been a set of 3 3's. I am not having that. So, the required smallest number is 3. Is it not? Because I want another 3 here to make it a perfect cube. So, I want a 3 to be multiplied here to make it a perfect cube. So, I have done number 1 of 2. The rest of all you will have to do on your own and try to solve them to find out. Okay. Next we proceed to question number 3. Now, question number 3 is find the smallest number by which 81 must be divided. Here again I have taken number 1, 3 number 1. 81 must be divided to obtain a perfect cube. So, let us find out all the factors, prime factors of 81, 3, 27, 3, 9 and 3, 3. Is it not? Now, what do I have here? 81 equals to a set of 3 3's and then one more 3. Now, what the question says? Find the smallest number by which 81 must be divided. Divided means this is divided, right. So, I want a perfect cube and a number to be divided. So, I will have to divide by 3 so that this 3 goes away, right, is it not? So, what do I do? What is to be done? Therefore, the required smallest number is 3. The number that is to be divided is 3, is it not? So, this is how the required smallest number you can write to be divided is 3. This is how you will have to do. Now, let us proceed to number 4. Now, we come to question number 4. Now, question number 4 says, Parikshit makes a cuboid of plasticine of sides 5 cm, 2 cm and 5 cm. How many such cuboids will be needed to form a cube? Okay. So, what is a cuboid? First of all, it is something like this, right? It is a rectangular in shape. This is what a cuboid is it not? But here 2 of the sides, maybe these or these sides are equal because 2 or 5 and the third one is 2. So, 2 sides are equal, I mean 2 dimensions are equal, but the third dimension is not the same. Now, Parikshit makes a plasticine, a cuboid of plasticine of sides 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter. So, let us first find out the volume of the cuboid. What is the volume? What is the formula? Volume of a cuboid is LBH, length into breadth into height, that means 5 into 2 into 5, that is 50, is it not? So, this is 50. Now, I want it to be a perfect, I mean how many such cuboids will be needed to form a cube? I need a cube to be made with such cuboids. So, how many will it be? See, directly if we do, there are 2 5s, to make a cube, what do we need? There are 2 5s and 1 2s. As I told you, this cube and the other one, where this cube, the power 3, and this cube, the one that I showed you at the beginning, both are the same, is just the geometrical interpretation. Okay. So, how do we do? I will have to make it in cube form. There are 2 5s, I am missing with 1 5 and I am missing with 2 2s to make it a perfect cube. 1, 2 and 3, this will be a complete 5 cube, and 1, 2, 3, this will be again a complete cube, is it not? So, now this is the dimension of the cuboid where I get 50. Now, the question is how many such cuboids will be needed to form a cube. So, let us see after multiplying this 5 into 2 into 2, how much it is? It is 20, 5 into 2 10, 10 into 2 20. So, I need 20 such cuboids. That means, how will it be? This will be actually written as 20 into 5 into 5 into 2. Understood? So, this is what the answer will be. How many such cuboids will be needed to form a cube? I need 20 such cuboids. Okay. So, this is how this is done. You just write it properly. I have just explained. You will write it properly, and I mean you will have to make it presentable, write nicely. And next day I will give a different, I will explain exercise 7.2. Now, here I have not done all the questions, I have not solved. The unsolved ones are to be solved by you, and if you require any help from me, you can just text me in the mail, or you can comment. Okay. So, that is all for today.